Hi, we just finished meeting for pronunciation practice on Tuesday, April 25th. And we started with ensue, which means to pursue or to follow. Ensue. And drought. This is a long time without water. Ow, drought. I spelled it with an AU, more similar to the phonetic symbol AU. Ow, drought. But it's very similar in spelling to one that has an A, and that pronunciation for Americans is draft. So British would use the ah more draft, an American draft. But you will see this spelling, the AUGHT spelling, on American menus. And when you go to a restaurant and they say draft beer, it looks like this, but it's going to sound like this draft. And if the waitress asks you, what would you like? And you can ask, what draft beers do you have? You'll also see it spelled this way with an AFT. So if it helps you remember the pronunciation, use the simple spelling draft. Or another way to say that same thing is on tap. What beers do you have on tap? That's it. Oath. Oath. Take an oath is like a promise. Forget about the A, it's just oath with a voiceless TH. When Z is at the beginning of words, and Americans are going to pronounce it as Z, xylophone, xylophone, and xenophobia, xenophobia. When the X is at the end of words, it's going to sound like a K and an S together. Box, box. Here's another one with it at the beginning, and it can have two syllables, Xavier, or three syllables, Xavier, like Xavier University. And intriguing is the adjective. One, two, three, intriguing. And the noun you can pronounce either way, intrigue or intrigue. But the verb you can only pronounce intrigue. Contradict, contradict, and contradiction, contradiction. Deforestation, deforestation. Foyer or foyer, or you can say entryway. It's the when you first walk in the front door of a house, there might be a space for you to put your things down or have a little table. That's the foyer or foyer, foyer or entryway. Jewelry. We drop the middle E, so it just becomes two syllables. And I only have two different spellings in column B because whichever one helps you remember the sound, whether it's just a U like jewel or two O's like pool. These sound exactly the same. I just have two different options to help you remember how it sounds. Jewelry, not jewelry. It's only going to be two syllables. The British spelling is different. So that's over there. And this word has two different pronunciations. It can be two syllables, nauseous, nauseous, or three syllables, nauseous. And then the S in the middle is a Z, nauseous. Moisturizer, moisturizer. The T and the U here make a ch, like in the word nature. Moisture. So forget about the T. You're just moist. You're stopping the air by pulling your tongue up against the top of your mouth and releasing it. Ch. Moisturizer. And this very long word can be broken down into its root parts. Odo, which means ears, rhino, which means nose, larynx, which means your throat, and ologist, the person who studies that. So otorhinolaryngologist. The G gets pushed over, so it sounds like otorhinolaryngologist. Or people also say ear, nose, and throat doctor, or ENT for ears, nose, and throat. But if you're wondering what ENT doctor stands for, it's otorhinolaryngologist. And we didn't get to these, so we can save those for next time. So it was fun to see everybody on a Tuesday. I hope to see you again next week or maybe tomorrow for intonation practice. Thanks. Have a good day.